Grade 1s, Richard. 6 festival races, 3 champion hurdles, 6 of them have won Grade 1s, and 4 festival winners. This is quite a good race.
It is just the partridge in the pear tree missing, really, to be honest, for the Close Brothers Mares Hurdle. They're being called in at the centre. Tell by where they're lining up, Honeysuckle is front rank with Envoi as they jump away, and Honeysuckle finds herself in the lead. As Ruby suggested, there is no pace early on. Envoi towards the first, she wears it well towards the inside. Rock, the head just a little proud, rises in fourth. Racing on the inside of Queen's Brook, the first two home 12 months ago. Epiton settles in 6th place with Theatre Glory. Brandy Love held up towards the back with Echoes in Rain as Honeysuckle pops them over the second. So Honeysuckle at a very steady pace. Rachael Blackmore steadying it down still further. Love Envoi, I think may oblige and just move on up on the outside for Johnny Brook. So Love Envoi moves to the lead with Honeysuckle still holding the inside route in 2nd place. There's more than a length between them now. She wears it well, races in 3rd. In 4th place is Queen's Brook in the red cap. Flick of the tail from She Wears It Well as Rock was a little bit too close for her liking. In 5th place, the noseband, racing on the inside of Epiton. And the last 3 are Brandy Love, Theatre Glory, and last of all, Echoes in Rain. So pace just picks up slightly here as Love Envoi is allowed to stride on towards the 3rd. Honeysuckle pops over it well. She Wears It Well didn't take it great, was joined on the outside by Queen's Brook. Rock getting some cover as she can be keen. She's in 5th place and she nearly had a collision there with the gate on the inside. She was very short of room. With Epiton behind those Brandy Love, Theatre Glory and Echoes in Rain. So making their way at a very steady gallop up this home straight. Envoi has the lead for Johnny Brook. 2nd place for Honeysuckle, who's about 2 to 3 lengths away. So in no hurry to close. 3rd place, She Wears It Well. Queen's Brook. Rock towards the inside, but they're still about 100 yards off fight number 4. Very steadily run to this point with Epiton. Brandy Love in the checks of black and yellow. Theatre Glory and Echoes in Rain, as again they all have plenty of time to measure that flight of hurdles. So Love Envoi, who took it up after jumping the second, heads out on the final circuit of the Close Brothers Mares Hurdle with the lead of around about 2 to 3 lengths. Crowd seeing Honeysuckle for the final time. Will be able to say they were there when Constitution Hill put up that performance? Will they be able to say they were there when Honeysuckle made it 4 out of 4 at the festival? Rock moves forward on the inside as She Wears It Well. 5th place for Queen's Brook. Epiton still ridden patiently. Likewise Brandy Love, Theatre Glory, and Echoes in Rain. All of them appear pretty happy at the moment with their positions. No jockeys at this pace feeling the need to move closer yet. Love Envoi, Honeysuckle to within a length or so. They're over in 2nd. She Wears It Well, Rock just moving forward. Epiton also just edging closer, where when the pace begins to lift, you're caught too far back in the field. Love Envoi just beginning to move a little quicker now. In 2nd place, Honeysuckle. Rock in 3rd place as they just climb the hill slightly. She Wears It Well with Queen's Brook, Epiton in 6th. As they reach the next flight of hurdles, they're all over that. Brandy Love one from the back and Echoes in Rain also held up towards the tail. So climbing uphill, 4 flights of hurdles to take in the Close Brothers Mares Hurdle. Registers the David Nicholson Mares Hurdle. What would he have made of a turnout of this in his race? As out in the lead, Love Envoi with Honeysuckle 3/4 of a length away. Rock as they pop over the next. She Wears It Well, Queen's Brook, Epiton, Theatre Glory, Brandy Love and Echoes in Rain. They're climbing uphill. Out in the lead is Love Envoi. Well placed Honeysuckle in 2nd place. Rock in 3rd has still got the cover that she requires with She Wears It Well and Queen's Brook, Epiton and Theatre Glory, Brandy Love, Echoes in Rain. It has not been a strong test of stamina and they run downhill well grouped, heading towards 3 from the finish. Love Envoi now just allowed to point her toe slightly. It just begins to increase the pace on the descent. Honeysuckle, Rock towards the inside. This is 3 from the finish. They take it with She Wears It Well and Queen's Brook. Epiton will be looking for a way through against the rails as Love Envoi leads them towards the second last. Honeysuckle poised to have first crack. Rock, it's opened up on the inside for Epiton, who's going for the inside of Rock as they take 2 out over the second last. Love Envoi has the lead. Honeysuckle not great over that. landed a bit flat-footed, but is still on the haunches of the leader. Queensbrook towards the outside. Marie's Rock trying to get up the inner. Love Envoi has the lead. Honeysuckle is in pole position, in second place to deliver the first challenge, and they've moved on from Queensbrook. Behind these, trying to stay on his Brandy Love, down towards the last. Love Envoi with Honeysuckle drawing alongside. The final flight of hurdles. Love Envoi has the lead by a neck. Honeysuckle in second place. Ask for one final effort. Love Envoi. Honeysuckle drawing alongside, and Honeysuckle will have the fairy tale ending with her fourth win at the festival for Rachael Blackmore. One of the duos that have lit up the national hunt scene over the last 5 years. Bow out in style. Honeysuckle beat Love Envoi. Queensbrook behind these echoes in rain. Brandy Love was next across the line. Then Theatre Glory. Honeysuckle, well, if you're happy, also think about the person who's just won £100,000 on the ITV7. But that was just beautiful to watch. And the finale of her career, was she as good? Well, it didn't matter. She was good enough to get by. The springboard for Rachael Blackmore's career, Honeysuckle, the darling of Henry de Bromhead, has signed off in style. Honeysuckle beat Love Envoi. Really only concerned those two. They dashed from the home turn. Queensbrook placed again at the festival. Echoes in rain, actually some credit for coming from the back of the pack. But Constitution Hill looking to the future. We can send Honeysuckle off to retirement as well. What a 60 minutes on day one of the festival.
Who's writing this script? We said the sport needed a boost. My word, Constitution Hill and then this. And Ruby, looking at Rachael there, have you ever seen her that emotional?
No, and I'm absolutely delighted to be wrong, Ed. I didn't think she could do this, but I think this is absolutely magical. And pressure on, she controlled the race, she left Johnny Burke in front of her. She managed the race, delivered Honeysuckle with an unbelievable challenge, and it'll mean so much to her and to the Bromheads and everybody else.
You're so right, Ruby. The ovation this horse is going to get is going to be special. Likewise for Rachael, but after the 9 months that the Bromhead family have had, there's going to be an outpouring of emotion, of thanks, of the lot. Here we go, two of them head to head up the hill. Love Envoi on the far side, Mick, and Honeysuckle would just not give in.
She was not having second place, was she? It was win or bust. And Honeysuckle has delivered the goods. And this, I don't think I've ever heard the parade ring where we are cheer like that when she was coming up the running. I've never heard anything like that, and I think this will be an experience like no other when she comes in here.
Let's get them up.
So many emotions involved here. Rachael Blackmore with the Bromhead story, with this being her final race, showing everyone what she can do. You've just given the crowd what they wanted. Sum up all those emotions.
Yeah, look, we all wish a very special kid could be here today, but he's watching down us. Yeah. Oh God, it's a happiness. She was unbelievable. She's just, the way Henry has produced her every day is phenomenal. Like, I just, as a jockey, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful he doesn't listen to you anyway, actually. Or I wouldn't get the pleasure of walking back into the winner's enclosure. So, yeah, she's just a phenomenal mare. She's been incredible for my career. For everyone down in Knockeen who have looked after her over the years. Henry's head lad, Davy Roche, does an unbelievable job with all the horses, and yeah, she's just a credit to everyone. Kenny's one of the coolest owners you'll ever ride for, and yeah, it's a brilliant day.
Absolutely brilliant. Enjoy the moment in front of the crowd. Well done, Rachael Blackmore.
Well, before the race, Kenny Alexander mentioned about how important this race was, not just for the horse, not just for connections, but for the Bromhead family as well. Kenny, what is going through your mind right now?
I said before, I just wanted to win for him, and we did it. We did it, and I'm so happy for him, his family, and the stable.
You always have to get the camera.
Here he is. Here he is. You know, it's the rugby. Tom. I just say a couple of things, you know. One, this guy's an amazing trainer, right? He's also a top bloke. And that's the main thing. And, you know, just what do you think, Ewan?
She was brilliant for the whole way. Travel, jumped, and she quickened away after it, and she was unreal.
Right. Tote used to ride with my son, Jaxie. And so it's great having him here. And he'll be a future champion jockey. So
Keep the champion training. It makes more sense to you.
Henry, just before you go, Kenny talking about how important this performance was for a multitude of reasons. What are you thinking right now?
sure it's the fairy tale ending, isn't it? You know? Well, I presume it's the ending. There's always punches down, and you'll never let us get away with that. So it's the fairy tale ending. It's what you dream of happening, and you know, more often than not it doesn't. But today it has, so it's incredible. Yeah, absolutely. It means a lot to all of us.
How would you sum up what Honeysuckle has done?
Oh, you know what I am. She's just an incredible mare. She's awesome. And yeah, look, we've had so much fun with her, and got to know a great man as well. So look, we've had a lot of fun, and yeah, it's been amazing few years, and very lucky to have had her.
Very lucky to have watched what happened today. On behalf of everybody, very well done.
Thanks, Richard.
Rachael, as she does, mentioned Jack de Bromhead, who was taken at the age of 13, AP, and you just sense he'd be smiling down on us.
Yeah, it's hard not to feel the emotion around here. You know, thinking about little Jack and his sisters, Georgia and Mia. You kind of look at today and you think this was meant to happen. And, you know, maybe he's looking down and had something to play. You know, maybe he played a little part in that.
She won at 9-4. Love Envoi ran such a good race in second, but the crowd, I'm sure a lot of people at home, just willed Honeysuckle up that hill. And the scenes in the paddock here, honestly, everyone has come to say thank you and goodbye to Honeysuckle after the most brilliant career. A 17th win from 19 races. She wins this race for a second time. She won in 2020, then went on to win 2 champion hurdles. What a way to finish. What a brave mare she is. And what a brilliant team she has behind her. To Kenny Alexander, who came here, he could have retired her after what happened last time. He didn't. He came here, didn't go to the champion hurdle, and she's going out in a blaze of glory. Coleman looks after her, rides her, does everything with her. Well done, Coleman. And just to remind us, they come in, we'll try and see her in. We've just got 5 minutes or so left on the show. Tomorrow, the opening show, hour and a half, ITV4, 8:30 start through to 10 o'clock. And tomorrow afternoon, Wednesday's a blockbuster, I promise you. I'm not sure it's going to be able to match this. We start on ITV4 because the budget is on ITV1. As always, we show the 5 races we are permitted to do so, starting with the Ballymore. So ITV4 first, and then we'll switch over to ITV1. But let's just enjoy this. We thought Constitution Hill was special. This is something quite extraordinary. Where can you see the amount of people in the paddock? I can't see any grass. Every spot is taken to come and welcome back Rachael and Honeysuckle. The combination that came back to silence during COVID when they won their first champion hurdle. Then they got the adulation last year. Today they're just going to get thanks and love and just the best farewell possible. She's not going to get through the group of people. She's going to have to go round them. This is Cheltenham at its very best. Thank you, Rachael and Honeysuckle.